as Pakistani election 8 February 2024 near, the heat in the electoral system in Pakistan is going up, especially against Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf or the former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan's party. We have seen in the last few days there were a couple of devastating court decisions against him, sentencing him for 10 and 14 years rigorous imprisonment. And today we have seen another 7 years imprisonment to Mr. Imran Khan and his wife Bushra Bibi for aborted nikah or marriage a few years ago. It is a very interesting case which has really shaken the fabric of Pakistani society, not only in Pakistan and abroad. There are so many fingers being raised, the way this trial was conducted and the way the politics of Pakistan has gone to the decadence to this level, where the sanctity of marriage between a man and a woman has been put in a question and under some kind of dictatorial or draconian kind of oppression. Now we have Sardar Latif Khosa, who is the stalwart of PTI and very close AD of Imran Khan, who is joining us from Pakistan on the telephone while he is conversing for his candidature for this election. So I have a few questions for Mr. Khosa. He will discuss about the impact of this very strange kind of a court decision, but also on what's going on in the elections and what are the prospects for PTI. Khosa Saab, thank you very, very much for joining us again. And I know you're traveling, even a very busy schedule you have. We are really worried about the developments in the recent days, especially the today's decision of the court against Imran Khan and his wife Bushra Bibi about the nikah or cancellation of the nikah, or I don't know what the exact legal term is. So we would like to hear from you the implication of this decision, whether this was in the jurisdiction of this court, and what were the anomalies that happened.
Well, I think the world is watching all this nonsense going on here in Pakistan. It's the worst pre-poll rigging ever in the history, not only of Pakistan, anywhere in the world. Any civilized country, it would be, I think, abhorrent to conscience and repellent to common sense, whatever is happening. Nobody has a right, much less a court of law, to interfere into the matrimonial affair of anyone. And here the facts and the law is very clear, even so far as the Pakistani laws are concerned. I think neither did the magistrate have the jurisdiction, nor this is an orchestrated move going on. It's a sequel to the London plan, in which the former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif and Bajwa had targeted the ouster of Imran Khan as the Prime Minister, and then sought his persecution and a level playing field, which meant that the former had to be restored back to the office of the Prime Minister, from which he was removed, that is Nawaz Sharif, because of his massive corruption, because of the Panama leak investigative the outcome which had come forth, and whereby 6 of the offshore companies, shell offshore companies, were under Nawaz Sharif, had laundered the money and built huge empires and huge assets and properties abroad, including Park Lane flats, which still exist and nobody claims ownership, and they have absolutely miserably failed to show their trail of money. And then how the money was, there was a layering done, in which the Qazi family was brought in by Sagdar, and then there's a confessional statement which shows how one Hyde Park was purchased, and then it has been recently sold for 50 billion rupees to Malik Riaz. All these things, the Zabia paper mills, which are also the ownership of proprietorship of Sharif families. And unfortunately, the judiciary is also equally hitting the former Prime Minister Imran Khan, but nevertheless, the people, the repulsion against all these judgments is accumulating like a volcano, and this is going to burst out on the 8th of February, whereby they're going to be, this Sharif family is going to be wiped out. If they are dreaming of becoming the Prime Minister for the 4th time, well, I think on the 8th of night, this man will be flying out saying, "Why did you call me?" Because obviously the people of Pakistan have shown their love and affection, and Imran Khan is a heart throb of the people of Pakistan, and the repulsion against his political opponents who are doing all this nonsensical convictions which are emanating from Adiala jail. These are the black scars on the face of the judiciary, and nobody here is even accepting them. It's all going to vanish in the air when.
Yeah. Thank you, Khosa Saab.
Judgment is going to sustain.
Yeah, thank you, Khosa Saab for explaining it in detail. It is very apparent that the system in Pakistan, and that includes all systems from establishment to judiciary and the law enforcement agencies, everything is against Imran Khan and PTI. It appears that the gloves are off and there is no limit. As they say, everything is fair in love and war. And this last blow today's decision, it shows the moral decadence, that how low the politics can stoop. And we are really, really worried, as Pakistanis and especially overseas Pakistanis, that where will it end? And I haven't seen that much of a hue and cry by the civil societies in Pakistan as yet.
Well, I think there is a terrible polarization also. There's money being thrown into this whole vicious campaign. The media also, unfortunately, is being literally not only under the yoke of the state might and force and fury, it is being controlled and regulated. But you see the vicious propaganda going on against Imran Khan. But nevertheless, it has had no impact on the people of Pakistan, who are taking it as a shit. They are not believing a word of the court's verdict, because they believe that this is all monitored, and all this slur and this abuse and these judgments, they are just a political persecutory. This is political engineering taking place. It is only meant to degrade Imran Khan and to lower him in the estimation of the people, and somehow to remove him from the political arena. But they're sadly mistaken. Imran Khan exists in the hearts and minds of the people of Pakistan, and you cannot erase him therefrom, of course. But nevertheless, I think on the 8th of Feb, what the people are, they're going to demonstrate their love and affection for Imran Khan, and they're going to come out with all the fury on earth, the fire and flame and fury which is burning against the Sharif family and against those who are being ushered in to be installed as the rulers of this country. Actually, if you see the Constitution only and only empowers the people of Pakistan to decide their MPs in the assemblies or in the parliament, and it is they who have the right of governance over the affairs of Pakistan. None else, neither the the establishment, nor the judiciary, nor any other country or any other person in the world has that authority. So they're going to definitely establish their authority over the assembly and parliament, and they're going to definitely show that they are the arbiters of this country and none else can intervene and interfere. So we are trying to convince the people that this is the defining moment in the history of Pakistan, where you have to snatch the liberty and throw off the shackles of slavery. And if you want your future generations to be free of all these intermediary tactics, then you have to cast your vote and flood the polling stations, and also ensure that no rigging takes place and you are not robbed of the victory that you deserve to control the affairs of Pakistan. This is the constitutional mandate.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Thank
everybody
you.
has to, the loyalty is to the people of Pakistan, and the obedience is to the Constitution as an inviolable obligation of every citizen of Pakistan. This is what Article 5 says. So Article 7 and Article 5 define state as empowering the people of Pakistan to govern their own affairs within the country. I'm sure that we are indoctrinating this principle in the hearts and minds of the people. This will be ingrained by the 8th, and I'm sure they're going to flood to the polling stations, and they're going to assertively take the affairs into their own hand, and they're going to attain the real independence and real liberty which Imran Khan.
Khosa Saab, thank you very much. Khosa Saab, I know that these are devastating decisions, and I'm sure that I have heard from you, and you might have answered it earlier. But do you think that these decisions will have any impact on the turnover of your party's supporters on this election? And also, election is a science in Pakistan.
Yes, it will. They will massively come out. They will massively come out to overturn these decisions, and that is what the people are going to show their might, their strength, that these judgments are not going to pop them down. So they're going to assertively come out. It will have if they were thinking that the people would be scared and the people would be thinking that's the end of Imran Khan, why waste our votes and or seek either to stay back home or to switch over to others? They are sadly mistaken, badly mistaken. The people are going to flood to the air, to the polling stations, and they are going to show their repulsion against these judgments and decisions. So nothing is going to prevent them, and rest assured that they would be, shocked when Nawaz Sharif on the 8th evening flies back to London saying, "Why did you call me? Why did you call me?" So Imran Khan's day is going to come on the 8th of February. Yeah. People are going to show their repulsion against these judges.
Yeah, Khosa Saab, it's a very strong statement that you made, which is only 5 days from now. And we have seen huge tactics by establishment, or so to say, or what the PTI supporters say, to oppress the PTI fervor and zeal. And also by taking the electoral symbol was quite a massive blow. Now, we know that in Pakistan, there's a lot of other things happen until the results are announced. Are you and your party are ready for those kind of unfair means tactics, and do you have any strategy to safeguard your vote, and the right kind of a ballot comes out on the day of judgment on 8th February?
Absolutely. I'm not going to disclose the entire thing that it is intercepted. But nevertheless, I can assure you, we are training the polling agents. We are having polling agents who would be completely, who would never be at no stage would be complacent. They're going to guard everything, they're going to check everything, and then on top of it, we are going to have lawyers on every polling booth and every polling stations who would be supplemental to our polling agents, and therefore we'll have people sitting outside the polling stations, and they will keep complete watch and sit until they get the result from the polling agent, who will get it on Form 45, the count of the last vote, and we will also ensure that no package is inserted into the boxes, and there is no interception takes place, and therefore unless we get hold of the results and we also secure the ballot boxes with our own seals of our polling agents, and place them in the official secret house, security house. We are not going to sleep, or we are not going to rest at all. So therefore, we have all the strategies to ensure that the ballot is not intercepted, and we get the votes, and the people have their say, and the people's votes are not stolen or robbed, and the victory goes to the person who is voted, and therefore the people of Pakistan will get their right, inshallah, and we will ensure that this time at least we have a government which is by the people, for the people, and its democracy prevails.
Well, I'm glad that you are very steadfast about your secret plan and keeping it very close to your chest, and I'm not going to persist on that anymore. But taking the discussion to a different point, and probably that will be my penultimate question for you, our audience will be very, very eager to know, since you are very close to Mr. Imran Khan, that how as a person he is facing all of these difficulties, which look like coming right from the Odyssey of Homeric status, really, with all the difficulties of 200 cases, and especially involving his very wife into this very, very punishing campaign. How as a person Imran Khan is taking it, and what is his message to Pakistanis or the nation?
Well, Imran is an iron man, I tell you. He is such a strong person. I've never seen such a strong person in my life. And there's absolutely no strain on his person. They thought he would break down under this so many cases, and then so many convictions following. He says, I will not go in any type of a deal with them. I will never leave the country what they are desiring, and they're dying to craving for that. And he says that even if they take me to all the jails in Pakistan, I will still ensure that the people get their rights, and the people are freed of the yoke of slavery and colonialism being thrust on them. Unfortunately, it is the same colonial act of 1923, which was posed by the Britishers, by the imperial powers, to enslave the people of the subcontinent. So it's that he has been convicted and in the Cypher case, but nevertheless he has absolutely no doubt, and I have no doubt, that these cases, not a single case is going to sustain or being upheld by the superior court. So in appeal, I'm sanguine all the convictions will be settled. There will be no doubt on that. So far as our political party is concerned, we are holding the intra-party elections on the 5th, 3 days before the elections. The political party exists as a legal and a constitutional entity, so there will be no independent candidate. All of them will be transformed and translated into the PTI fold. And then on the 8th, we will also get back to 230 special seats meant for women, female, and for the minorities, according to our rateable ratio that we are able to poll in the and secure in the polls in the elections. So therefore, whatever they've done, we are going to demolish their desire to eliminate political party, the PTI, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. It is going to emerge as the largest party, and we are going to give them a shock of their life when they see that 2/3 of the people have voted for the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. So all their dreams would be gone down the drain, and I'm sure that the people will prevail and we'll have a better Pakistan and a better future for Pakistanis.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Khosa. And I'm touched by your fervor and your strength in your voice and your resolve in these very difficult times for you and your party. We wish you all the best for your elections, and please look after yourself and be safe, and we'll look forward to hear from you very soon.
Thank you. God bless you. And let me tell you that wherever I have gone in the campaign, they said even if you had not come, the votes, we are going to vote for Imran Khan, and there is no ambiguity that they are going to go to the, and this is one election where the voters are searching for their candidates, where the voters are themselves going, asking for the symbols, because we had asked only for a symbol, one symbol, that is a bat, and they have given up all, the symbols on the world, that is what we call them in the dowry. They've given up every pot and kettle and, bed and window and
a bangan. I heard there was a bangan, aubergine.
So our voters are searching for the symbols of Imran Khan's official nominees. They have even interjected with Imran Khan's picture. They have imposters have been interjected by our opponents to confuse the voters, and so that the votes are divided. But I have made sure today also, I was in Saiwan, I addressed a very huge gathering over there. It was a convention by the loyal community, and I made it clear that these are the official candidates. Anybody violating the official candidate would be dealt with under the law, and he would be removed from the membership of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. So I made it very clear, and we have given our symbols officially, and I'm sure that even if we are not able to reach them, they are going to search it by themselves in the official website of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, and they're going to vote for the symbol which have been officially designated to the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf candidates by Imran Khan. So I have no doubt that the love and affection of the people of Pakistan is going to be reflected on the 8th of February, and they're going to vote for, not for the imposters, but for the genuine nominated candidates of the PTI, whatever their symbols may be. And thank you very much,
Excellent.
For Khan and case for King Khan and case for Khosa, and this is NA122, which is Imran Khan's constituency, because Imran Khan won from this constituency, and now as senior vice president of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, he said that I should contest, and therefore I'm contesting this on his command.
Well, you have heard what Mr. Khosa has said. And despite all the debacles and the difficulties, PTI and Mr. Khosa is very sanguine that his party will triumph and in fact will win the majority of the seats in the National Assembly. We hope and pray that these elections carry on, become free and fair as much as it is possible under the circumstances, and a fresh government comes that does something spectacular for the benefit of the people of Pakistan who have been suffering for the last 2 years with the price inflation, lawlessness, and the rudderless economy. So until next, I'm your host, Dr. Sohail Qureshi from our London studios at Quews.news, and I wish you a very happy weekend. Thank you.